Why you keep saying ooh? Cause that's how they face look every time I'm swinging through. Don't act like I'm screaming, get money first out the blue. Like I wasn't serving niggas 30s out my shoes, out my socks, out the hotels or meet me by my spot. By the shop or fucking meet me at the top, but by then you can't cop.
Like I really tell my moves though. Look, 20 teens, I turned 3 into a 4-way. Had the boy and the girl, but never went both ways. Never met Mr. West, but I know yay. Back page pimpin', turn your BM to a throwaway. Pay the cost to be the boss, that's what I'm supposed to say. But I'm loose off the goose in the ocean spray. I'm still ballin' while I'm coaching since I know the play. The rules still apply, be out your mind, get you smoked today. And I ain't talking shit, I'm talking what I know, okay? You don't wanna listen, get the fuck and don't smoke my J. Legendary DMV advocate, trust I know my way. I know my worth, with or without you, I'ma be on my way. Keep it a buck, you niggas suck, that's how I know you gay. Not for real, fuck niggas, all lowercase. I'm going in like it's an open safe. And I'm screaming, get money first every time I show my face.
SB for tourists. Swag like the 80s, gold and velour. The plug just dropped another brick and said I got a day to dump it. Lil Giz just shot the block up. How the fuck I'm supposed to pump it? PG posted everywhere. There's no way I can make this cheddar. I don't serve nobody else. I love my fiends. They treat me better. Slide through 23rd, seen some swerve, bust a couple swings. Park a hand and roll a J while waiting for my phone to ring. And everybody got work. The hoods over flooded with birds. And I got a time limit. My plug get on my fucking nerves. Get it gone fast, being thirsty, that's a downfall. And I'm sucker ducking niggas fake like Bape out the mall. Peace to Lil Ma, that's my man, he got the switch. Gotta be a solid nigga, we ain't rolling with no snitch. These streets will kill you, don't love nobody more than they love you. Them same niggas will turn to Judas, even your blood too, nigga. Yeah. Bob side. Yeah.
Okay, now let's go ahead and get this back going. Don't ask me why I like that. I just like to do it. I just like to find a reason to do it. All right, so let's go ahead, man. We're gonna get back to it. So what I'm basically speaking about this evening primarily is the communication between men and women, and why is it so different? I know why it's so different. Primarily because there's a way that men process information. There's a way that women process information. Depending on how you deliver that information depends on how that particular woman will process it. That's what makes it so tricky, fellas. Now watch this. Is the mind of a woman really something that's very difficult to learn? No. No, it's not, actually. Follow me. The woman's mind is not difficult, as in singular. Is it difficult to understand women? That's going to be an endless mission, sir. You will pass out and you will wither to bones before you ever figure out women. Your woman, can you learn her? Can you figure her out? Can you uh, get a good feel for what it is that she consists of and what is valuable to her? Absolutely. You see how words can mess with us at times? You see that? You see how words can mess with us? Us as men overall, we really do. We have this in our head space of we can't figure out women. You're absolutely right, bruh. No, we cannot figure out women. Can you figure out your woman? Yes. How? If you pay close enough attention to her. Now, that's only if she is what you consider and deem to be worth it. As long as you deem her to be worth it. See, that's something that also comes with what I do know men should harness in its fullness, and that is discernment. Bruh, have discernment. Know who it is you should be speaking to in that, in that manner. Know who it is you should invest into, right? Don't let anybody just fool you. Again, don't let just anybody fool you. Make sure that you know who it is that you're going to go ahead and settle down with. But how do you even begin to know how to come to these conclusions? You only will be able to know this through what? Discernment. You must have discernment. That is something that is so prevalent. That is something that's so important. Now, what does discernment go into? I would say discernment goes into, let me see, high value, internal strength. Let me see. I will put that into the category of internal strength. Discernment, actually, I would say falls into, out of all four of these, high internal value, internal strength, pre-selection, and and challenge. I would say the internal strength would be the one that falls under the category of discernment. You must have discernment in order to know who you are. And that's first. Know who you are through your discernment. Second would be knowing how to observe your surroundings and knowing how to make your surroundings work for your benefit. Thus, you are the man who is resourceful. The man who is resourceful is the man who actually has a much better chance of attracting a woman, and definitely a woman to what it is that he particularly seeks. But you must know yourself. You must have that moment where you take that time out for you. You must take time to know these things. If you don't, I swear on life, you're going to have a hard time. Right? Now, let's get back to the basics of it. Right? Okay. So, if you yourself as a man was to sit there and ask, okay, well, shoot, all I have to do is, I do believe, just provide. That's it. No, that's not all you have to do. Considering that we are in a different stage of life, and we are at the point of life where there are a lot of women who actually do have their own. All right, bet. So if you come across that woman that actually has her own, what is it that you know that you can provide and offer outside of, I can dress fly, I got a nice car, and I have a career that has this specific name title, so you should be impressed. Like lawyer, CEO, all these other titles. district manager, whatever it is. So, no, you must have an intricate value within yourself. Believe it or not, um, women are really attracted to a man who knows exactly who he is, what he wants, what he will tolerate. These are things that I see. These are things that I have recognized to be of high value when it comes to the dating pool and what it is that's a shortage of. I find it funny. It's a shame that a lot of men get like compliments on stuff that we really should not be getting compliments on. I'll give you a perfect example, right? Um, I had a woman say to me one day, it is so refreshing to know that men still smell good. I had went by her in the store and she said hello, things of this nature. And so she was a older woman, like probably one of my like elder aunts. That was like auntie, you know what I'm saying? But she was like, young man, it's so nice to know that, you all at your age. I don't know if she thought I was 18 or what, right? But she was basically saying like how it was such a refreshing moment to know that a man still goes past her and smells good. Now, I would say on that note, hearing that, I don't know if I should take that as a compliment or if I should say to myself, fellas, we need to get our shit together because apparently there's an epidemic. I don't know what's going on. I thought that was like a must. I thought that was supposed to be like something that is what you just do. Like I thought we just smelled good. And it's not necessarily, in its entirety, like because I want to like smell good for women. No, it's just I like to be clean. I really do like to be fresh. Yeah, I smoke my weed and stuff, but overall, no, I like to be clean. And that's something that I definitely take seriously. So now I'm listening to these things and I'm like, wow, like these are the things you give compliments on. It's a shame that folks get compliments on being good parents. I'm sorry. I thought that's what we signed up for. What are we talking about? What do you mean? I get a pat on the back for being a good dad. Like, man, yeah, that's what's up. You're there for your daughter. And I'm just looking around like, so I'm the only one? You know what I mean? So I'm the only one. Nobody else is on the same mission as me. I know, of course, that's not the case, but when those moments happen, it does make you sit back and think to yourself, like, what? Did you really just compliment me because you heard that I washed my hands before coming out the bathroom? I thought that's what we do. Nah, man, you don't understand. There's folks that'll take a whole number two and just wipe themselves with their bare hand and walk out and grab the knob. I'm like, what? Folks dirty. So I mean, I do. I just really question the state of humanity. It's a shame because I really get compliments primarily for things that I would then just kind of think. And I get this look on my face and I just be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought that's how it was supposed to be. What do you mean? You're really trying to tell me I'm doing something serious? Something new? Are you telling me I'm doing something extraordinary? I mean, that's just something I find interesting to be. And so at that point, I then think to myself, is it really me? Or is it that society as a whole has really lowered their standards? Because when I think about it myself, I'm like, thanks, but like, I don't know. I don't know how to wrap my brain around being complimented for being a good dad. When I know the very moment that her mother said, you have a child on the way, I said to myself, well, decision making time. You know? And I did recognize that that's something that I had to go ahead and be there. You know, I had to. Like, I had to make sure I was there. Then I wound up messing all of that up, going to prison for 7 years. But thank goodness it was at least during a stage where she was young enough to where I can come home and things were still good. You know what I'm saying? You already know. All day. Shout out Bolo. Y'all need to go over there, subscribe to Bolo TV, you know, / The Village. Bolo TV / The Village. Go over there, subscribe. But like, that's something I really have sat back and you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been thinking. So when it comes to the communication aspect, when it comes to men and women, how we communicate, how we go about these things. Okay. You know what I peep? Depending on what I say and how I say it, depends on how that can be received. Like, fellas, we need to make sure that we recognize when we speak in. And I'm talking about, again, specifically for the women in your life you care about, not the scallywags, whoever that might be. But the women that you care about in your life, we must always keep in mind. In order to keep that woman interested in you, you must consist of the high internal value. Internal value. Bruh, know who you are. Know what you like. Know what you like to do. Take time and just peep and just listen to women when they talk. Just sit around and just listen to them when they in their little groups doing hair and stuff. Just hear what they say. Take a listening ear. And that's only, again, for those who actually want to seek and acquire what it is that I definitely want to seek and acquire and maintain and keep myself, right? And that's a solid, thorough, loving relationship. Now, if you're somebody who's into the just messing around, it's not for you. It's all good. It's all good. You see? So let's go ahead. We're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
After these messages, we'll be right back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, now, so let's go ahead and get back to it. So we have all of these things set down. So boom, then what do? We make sure that we give that woman positive, attention. Make sure you give that woman respect. Why? Because you want that respect back as a man. Make sure that you are definitely giving positive sense of humor. Make sure that you are a team player. These are things that are all important to maintain a healthy and a stable relationship. And now this is, again, for those who just may want to hear a different perspective, those who may want some reinforcement. You might have been thinking everything I just said, and you're like, God dang it, I've been saying that for 1,000 years over. But whatever it may be, I'm just here to provide the information for you. You smell me now? So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to take one last quick break. And I'm going to give my final thoughts, and then we're going to go ahead and have a wonderful evening. And with that being said,
after these messages, we'll be right back.
I'm like, excuse me, what's your name? She looking at me like, I'm like, all right, let's move on to the next one.
I hit the streets again. Another back-breaking day comes to an end. I like the city noise and the hustling crowd. In a world where there ain't no love allowed, you can't stop a man on a love mission, baby. I got a burning beat inside, it's a love mission, yeah. And ain't no way to be denied. My heart wishing, baby. maniac. And ain't no way to stop this man.
That 19.
Okay, now. So with that being said, on this part right here, and I'm going to get some more information. I'm going to tap back into this a lot deeper, right? So we're going to like continuously like try to figure out what's the medium when it comes to the communication between men and women. What is that medium? How do we get over that hump of I don't like what you said, or I think you could have said it this way. You know what? She's nitpicking at me too much. I told her what it is, bruh, but she just keeps on whatever it might be on the men's side and the women's side, like both. Genuinely to get a much better feel of how do we communicate? How do men receive information? How do men dish it out? How do women receive information? How do women dish that information out? How exactly do they express themselves? And what exactly is it that, we could say to communicate better? Now, I'm saying this not just for the woman you're in a relationship with. Like, again, I had to learn a lot in how to talk to my own daughter. She's a 16-year-old young lady. I can't speak to her any kind. I can't talk to her how I talk to most of y'all dudes, like grown men, how I would on a panel. I can't talk to her that way, and I wouldn't. Right? I've had my moments where definitely like I could have handled that better. I could have handled that better. But the thing is that at that moment of being a father for the first time, learning, right? Because there are so many different stages to girls, young ladies, young women, and grown women, right? Even down to our elders. There are so many different stages in which that we must conduct ourselves and how we must go about things. Ladies, same thing. When it comes to a young boy, right? When he gets to his adolescent years, and then finally a young man, and then finally a grown man, and finally somebody you will call uncle, granddad, dad, or OG, right? Same thing. That's the main message that I definitely want to continuously make sure that I push out is I do believe that we need to make sure that we keep a equal and fair ground, right, on communication. That's the main thing. That's it. Just, if whoever it is, like if it's an employee under you, that's the opposite sex, gauge the circumstance and listen to what they got to say, and do recognize that you're listening to the opposite sex, and know how to at least take that moment to kind of shift your headspace to get what it is that's being said to you. Why? I would say for us as men, because how possibly can we truly problem solve and or come to an awesome and or the best conclusion for them, right? Coming to us at that moment, if we don't even really got a full overstanding of what it is that was said to us. We must know what is said to us in order for us to go ahead and have the best overstanding. And that's where I am with it. So other than that, I would say I definitely love us. This has been an awesome live this evening. I appreciate everybody. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna rock out. You already know how I do, because honestly, my only mission is to make sure I get out a message and nothing more. And so that's what I'm going to continue to make sure that I give to you guys to the best of my ability. All right. No, I do not know everything. No, you were not listening to a professional. You were listening to the everyday average man who has an abundance of experience. And I'm just here to share that experience with you. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Right. It's nothing needed to be fabricated, because the real story is action packed as much as it is already. So with that being said, this has been your boy Smitty. I digress. My mic is muted. Let's go ahead and rock out.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.
Jabot jeans and 20 sacks. Old niggas in Kango has cocaine like Anglo Sax. Big homies who never rat. On Nesta, we in the back. The deuce is where we at. Yeah, I'm just stating facts and hoes like Lil Black. If Vig can play the track, in hopes to make it break. Play oldies and let them slap. All niggas in Cadillacs. Break stinking like cognac. While sipping a 40 back. Hit Dave from Cataracts and tell him I need a half. Got 40, that's from the left. Like nigga, I do the math. That's 80 and tell him cash. Have movements, we do it fast. Pussy niggas won't last. This weekend we in the land. Lost scams. Niggas will do you for a band.
Step better, hurry, hurry, before the show begins. My friends, stand in line, get your tickets. I hope you will not take.
Yeah. A myriad of 50 sacks, young killers invade his hats. My shooter just played it back. He waiting to spray his Mac. That bitch just made me a sack. I blow it, she made it back. I'm eating, nigga. You ain't even seeing my table stack. Believe me, I'm stating facts. I be where the Lakers at. Courtside, I'm at the stables on TV, smelling like fat. Main Street, that's where I be. That could easily be Iraq. Choppers ringing, young niggas are squeezing you for a stack. Push the Royce truck. Before that, we drove Rovers. Conway, Jay Worthy, the hoes chose us. The bezel on the road rose, those froze up. Soul controller, standing over the stove, whipping O's up. Nigga shot at me, ain't had no luck. I double back, that pussy nigga got his dome struck. Roscoe's on Pico, eating Obama special. My mama told me I was special, nigga. I'm special, nigga. Yeah, bitch. I said I'm special.
My friends, stand in line, get your tickets. I hope you will not take.
Young Star, County Kings 010, come on. We about to do it again. Let's get it. I'm about to do it again. Come on, come on. I'm about to do it again. Come on. I'm about to do it again. Come on. Look. Don't nobody keep it fresh like me. Damn right, it's Lone Star or the SPIT. I'll break down the beat, bring the track to his knees. I'm nowhere close to God, but these streets love me. No one on your corner be this vicious on the mic. I'm like Jordan with his Wheaties, you like Grant Hill on Sprite. Them coppers can't stop us, sweeter than Betty Crocker. Daytime or night, I'm rocking my hater blockers. Creeping on the come up like I'm Bone Thugs in Harmony. Feeling like I'm Puppet Combs, ain't nobody stopping me. Move deeper in the birds, the feds still watching me. My Celsius is 1,000, ain't nobody hot as me. You say you higher than a plane, well I'm out the galaxy. You rolling up that regular, I'm chiefing on astronomy. Float like carpets, aim and bang targets. Hungry for this throne like I'm king of the Spartans. I'm good, look, I'm about to do it again, come on. I'm about to do it again, come on. Look, I stand like the man that I'm supposed to. Slackers won't stop my progress cause I'm focused. Red carpet star stunted, hold up, ain't no close up. Max level, no limit, training like a soldier. Real name is biblical, archangel general. Post like a podium, but move like petroleum. Glide when I fly by, like a bird I'm so high. Cruising through these city streets, I'm leaning when I ride by. Rappers run their mouth out, rip every last one of you. Still to this day, star skills are untouchable. Blow sets, relieve stress, sip tea and play Cheshire King's corner, bad step. Checkmate, now who's next? Observe and analyze, combine and strategize. Understand to overcome, so my money multiplies. Still putting God first, praying to the heaven skies. I'm working on my stamina, I'm fully energized. Yes, and I'ma do this till the day I die. Rhymes like forensic files, cause I bring the homicide. Boy, you need to kill yourself, cause when you flow with suicide, I be the respirator, keeping lyrics alive. Let's get it, come on. I'm about to do it again, come come on. I'm about to do it again, come on. Look, in case you didn't know, understand, look, I be the best. I'm more seasoned than the Jeffrey Dahmer dinner guest, with more bars than you can make soap out of zest. I'm fully clean, county king on my conquest. A true champ, cause I conquer every contest. Back with my pen and pad, still so incredible. Star spits poison, my flows are unedible. Every time you elevate, I still stay ahead of you. I travel far while your mental stuck here on earth. My brain's a planet and my thoughts are the universe. A born leader, why you scared? I'ma do it first. I go hard, putting all of me in every verse. Years ago, God blessed me on this very turf. 11/7/1982, that be my date of birth. A born prince, raised to a county king. I never fell from my throne, but I've been through some things. But my struggles made me stronger and my strength has made me smarter. So I focus on my mentality and I go farther. Lone Star stays flaming, body like a human torch. They say sky's the limit, well I reach for God's torch. Let's get it, come on. I'm about to do it again, come on. I'm about to do it again, come on. Look. Yeah, I'm back and I still do my thing. Cloud 9 when I glide higher than a paper plane. But I still stay focused, never stutter, spitting flames. County king, representer, look star, be the name. I sit back and twist up, watch the sun lift up. All I wanna do is get this money, man, and stock up. Pigs never line they biz, got my brother locked up. Was down for a minute, but you know I always pop up. Pressing blanks on a paper chase, I'm setting shop up. My rap statement crack, hit at third, bring it back. Like a train, I'm on the track, sharper than a thumbtack. I'm kinda like autumn, so rappers need to fall back. I flow with the seasons, spring, summer, winter. These are my thoughts as my world you have entered. So buckle up, enjoy the ride, don't worry, cause I'm by your side. And I also fly them county kings be right on time. Yep, I'm about to do it again, come on. I'm about to do it again, come on, come on.